Paul says, as you know, I moved that client from straight revenue share to flat. Oh my God, 2x of revenue thanks to PBNs. So Ali is here. Ali came to me a month or so ago. He's like, I have this client. We've tried everything and it's not working. I've tried so many different backlinks vendors. None of those work. Can you help? And I said PBNs. And he put those PBNs up. He got them from me. And at least last I spoke to him, he was happy with the movement. How is it going, Ali?
Uh, yeah, it's going good, and I closed him. So it was a deal with us. Like if I show him movements, he's gonna start working with me, and I showed him, and I've closed him.
Oh, wow. You closed him as a client. Man, you see that? Okay, I thought you said you lost him. That is crazy. So let's backtrack. Ali came to me, right? He's like, I have this client. He said, if you show movement in my website, the client told him, I'll work with you long term. And Ali's like, in the past, and Ali's not new to SEO. He's been doing SEO for some time. Him and his partner, they've tried every other vendor and backlink and this and that. Is like, I remember you remember the call Zoom you got with me, Ali? He's like, I tried everything under the sun and everybody promising things is not working, right? And I said PBNs, right? And he's like, okay, I trust you, man. I don't know if it's going to work. He jumped in. It worked. Rankings went up. Ali closed the client. Is that crazy or what? So here's what I need, right? So this is our money website. Thank you, Paul. You can see, right? I'm just going to call it the money site, right? Could be a main site. It's obviously a main website, okay? What is the process we follow? If you think about it, we do keyword research, content, build a website, on-page optimization, all that is great, right? Fine. Up until on-page optimization, you know what to do. The keyword research, you put the build out of the website, the URLs, the title tag, keyword in the title tag, all of that stuff, right? Then what do? You put some backlinks, which are citations and social profiles, okay? Now, if you really know what a citation is, right? It could be something like yelp.com, yellowpages.com, things like that. Social profile could be like facebook.com, all of that, right? If you understand what you're doing, you are creating a brand new page on a high domain authority website. Yelp.com is a huge site, millions of pages. Facebook.com is a huge site, millions of pages. You are going to be creating a brand new page on a Facebook page about your business and linking to your main site. Makes sense so far, right? So this big domain here may have a domain authority of 90 something, okay? 90 or 95, whatever, right? I think Facebook has a domain authority of 95 or 99 or something. Citations is business directory pages. Yes. Social media. Yes. Perfect. Thank you, Paul. Okay. This is great when you're creating these pages. But what you have to understand is the domain authority can be 90. The page authority of that new page you are creating is a 1. Is always a 1 because it's a brand new page. It doesn't have any backlinks coming into it. So once you do the citations and social profiles, so it looks natural to Google because that's how Google wants it to be, right? Google does not want you and I to do SEO. If Jensen starts a real business tomorrow, he says, I'm going to be a plumber, and he starts Jensen's plumbing, in Vegas, right? In Vegas, right, Jensen?
Carson City.
Carson City, right? So Jensen's like, okay, flush all this, man. I'm going to be a plumber, right? He can start a plumbing company, right? And then he creates all these pages. Great, awesome. But plumbing is a competitive niche, right? For him to be ranking in Google when somebody searches for plumber in Carson City, plumber near me, he should go up the ranks. And so this is not going to help. This is just going to make it natural. What we then do is we put up what I call PB, if I can write this down, okay, PBN stands for Private Blog Network. Okay, I think Jensen, you're moving all over the place in the whiteboard. I'm not sure why or how. Okay, but that's what happens, right? So you want to start putting PBN1, PBN2, PBN3, and then you link them to the money website. What is a PBN? PBN is just any other website domain that you are getting a link from, ideally from the home page. Okay, so most local websites, okay, let me stop my whiteboard. How do I stop this whiteboard? Let's see. Okay, I stop whiteboard, right? Let me go here, right? Let's just go plumber, Carson City, Nevada, right? Let's say this guy who is ranking over here, one of these guys, okay, Huffman is ranking over here also, right? Now, Huffman, if you see here, Moz bar, there was a way to show it up easily by itself, right? But let's just say, right, this is the domain authority something. Okay, I want to see. I used to have the Moz bar come up. We can take this, go to Moz. By the way, domain authority is a Moz tool, right? You can literally put the Moz DA. Let's see if you can find that, right? Let's put this website. Okay, come on, computer. I'm also going to open Ahrefs. Ahrefs has domain rating, which is similar. These are different tools, not by Google, but by different third-party companies, tools, whatever, right? Domain authority is a 35. Is that great? Okay, it's not as big as Facebook 90, but it's 35. It's decent for a local company, right? If I put this plumbing over here, right? Here is what I want to show you, right? Forget if I go to backlinks, okay? Okay. If you go to backlinks, you see the home page. There are some backlinks going into the home page. There are some backlinks going into an inner page. Does that make sense? Right? Out of 108 groups of backlinks, if I say exactly for this exact URL, how many are going? 69 backlinks are going exactly to the home page. Does that make sense? Okay. Same thing if I do with, let's go back here. Let's put facebook.com. Okay. I'm going to find a Facebook. Okay. I'm going to find this Facebook Peterson. This is an example, right? This page, okay, I don't want to confuse you guys. I'm trying to make a point here. Facebook has 220, where's the backlink profile? How many backlinks does it have? Okay, let's see. Come on, come on. Millions of backlinks is going to have. Come on, computer, right? Facebook.com, especially there are more backlinks going into the home page of the domain, is what I'm trying to make a point at. Okay. Does it make sense, anybody, right? So if I get a backlink from facebook.com, that means there are so many backlinks going to the home page. And so from that home page, if I get a backlink, for whatever reason, it's not fetching for home facebook.com. I'm not sure why, right? But you get the idea what I'm saying, right? This specific page may have, let me open another Ahrefs. Okay, this specific page, how many backlinks is going into that page? Probably less compared to 0 backlinks. Okay, but for facebook.com itself, it's going to be a lot more backlinks. It's not coming up for whatever reason. Let's just say yelp.com. Okay, so yes, you're getting a backlink from a page in a high domain authority site is great. You see yelp.com's got 130 million backlinks, right? If I go to yelp.com, right? But chances are high if you are creating a Yelp page, okay? This guy's a Yelp page, right? This is Peterson, I believe it was a Peterson plumbing. Come on. Peterson, let's just take one guy, high quality plumbing, right? This specific page, why is it so? Okay, this specific page was created in yelp.com. Yelp.com has 690,000 groups of backlinks, 1.2 some million backlinks. But this specific page, how many backlinks? 0 backlinks. Does that make sense? So from this page, wherever that is, he's linking to his main website. He's linking to his main, he did not even link to his main website. He should link to it, right? It's not going to help him is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's helping him in terms of building trust, but not power. So if I go, let's find somebody else. Let's find Riley, plumbing and heating. Yes, citations you need to build, but this page that is linking to his main site here is getting 0 backlinks, right? Once we do the citations and social profiles, then we want to see how we can get backlinks from other websites that already have backlinks going into it. So here is what I'm talking about, right? Imagine this is your website. Okay, bear with me here. I'm going from the basics, right? You want to get backlinks to your website. You did the citations and all that, right? Now you want to get a backlink from, let's say, this page, okay, this one here, right? This has 400 backlinks going into it. It's powerful. This home page, okay, has 400 backlinks going into it. This page, this website also has a few other pages that have 0 backlinks going into those pages. Jensen, if you want a backlink, do you want a backlink from the home page of this to link to you, or one of the other pages that's got 0 backlinks to link to you?
The homepage.
Homepage, right? Because you have 400 backlinks going into this page. And so from that, if you can get a link to your page, there's something called link juice that's going to help you, right? All the power of that, transfer link juice, there you go, Paul, exactly, right? The power of all of those backlinks will trickle in to push your site. So what we do is we literally, let me bring this here, okay? We literally put a PBN, and then you can call it manipulate. I call it manipulate. I call it influence. Okay, so basically you play with the anchor text is what I'm saying when you link from a PBN to your main site. So I'm giving you the overview, then I'm going to show you how to get those PBNs and use it to your advantage. Does that make sense? I call it helping Google know what exactly you're helping Google know. PBN is a man-made term, okay? Domain authority, page authority, man-made terms. Guest post, okay? Guest post, backlinks, okay? I mean, guest post, niche edits. All of these are man-made terms. Google is a bot, it's an algorithm. To Google, Yelp.com with 300 million pages is a website. jensensplumbing.com with 5 pages is also a website, right? How does it know? Literally today, I want to show this to you guys, right? Some of you may know, what's his name? Matt Diggity, right? Matt Diggity, this guy here.
Yeah,
He posted this, SEO big guy, whatever, right? He
yeah,
posted this today, 8 hours ago. Google engineer just revealed in court how their ranking algorithm works. Is way simpler than most SEO experts make it. Anchors is number 1, then the content, then the number of how long people click and stay in your Google. I mean, your website. This is why we use PBNs, because we can play with that. So I'm going to go through all that. Okay. So once, let's say, right, as an example, Jensen has Jensen, did I spell that right? Jensen's plumbing.com. Okay. He wants to rank it in for the keyword plumber, Carson City, Nevada, right? He wants to rank it for that. So first he will build out the website, then he will do on-page optimization, which is basically in the title tag, you'll put the keyword, which is plumber, Carson City, right? In the H1, H2, you will put variations of the main keyword and all that. Great. And then you do citations and all that. Maybe Carson City is a very small city, and just with doing a good on page and maybe some citations and social profiles, he may rank for this plumber Carson City. But let's say this Jensen is saying, forget Carson City, I want to go up to Las Vegas. It's a huge city, right? Or the biggest city like Dallas, right? Even bigger city, right? So he was just say Jensen's like, flush it. I'm leaving everything here. I'm moving to Dallas. I'm starting a plumbing company, right? He optimizes everything for Dallas, but this is not enough to rank on page 1. You may, with just on-page good keyword research and citation social profiles, you may rank on page 3 to 4 of the Google search engines results page. It's called the SERPs, search engines results pages. Does that make sense? So this is where PBNs come in, right? If Jensen can go and forget the term PBN and all that, if he can get backlinks from domains that are high domain authority. What is high domain authority? That are powerful. What does powerful mean to Google? That have good backlinks going to that website. If he can get that, it's going to help him. So let me ask you, Jensen, you start a plumbing company, right, in Dallas. Okay, what's the biggest newspaper in Dallas? Just let's see. The dallasnews.com, right? dallasnews.com is the biggest page over here. It's huge. Look at that, right? It's got multiple pages, right? And if I go put dallasnews.com, they got how many backlinks? 6.3 million backlinks. Okay. Give me a second. Somebody's joining, right? 6.3 million backlinks. Okay. Versus, let's say, a nail salon in Dallas, right? Let's just take the #1 guy, Uptown Dallas, right? So dallasnews.com has got 6.3 million backlinks. This person, Uptail, has got 138 backlinks. Both of them reach out to Jensen and say, hey man, Jensen, you're a cool dude. You're an awesome plumber, right? I want to write an article about you in my website and link to you, right? Jensen, would you be excited about getting a link from dallasnews.com or this nailsalon.com?
Dallas News.
Dallas News, right? Of course, you take whatever you want to take, right? But why? Where is 138 million or something and 138 backlinks, right? Why? If out of 138 million backlinks, if a few of, like, there's something on link juice, right? The power of all those backlinks is going to trickle to jensensplumbing.com and help him rank higher. Does that make sense? Now, if dallasnews.com says, right, if this one says, hey, we're going to put a brand new page, we won't put you on your on our home page. How do I even get out of this? Right, we won't even put you on our home page, but we'll create a brand new page about plumbing. I don't know if you can get a page or something, right? Let's just take this, right? We'll just get we'll create a brand new page like this, and then from there link to you. That may have 0 backlinks. You see that? That can still help because this is a very powerful, this is a page in a very high domain authority powerful website. But instead of this, you'd rather go to the nail salon if they are going to put it from the home page, because the home page got 138 backlinks. So that's what I'm trying to make a point on why PBNs.